guys, it's Sarah, and I am here with a page kit. Now, this is a page that's going to go in my Savannah and Boston album. This is the start to my Savannah trip with my best friend Lindsay, and that is us in the picture there. That's right after I got there. She got there before I did, and so that's like right after I got into the hotel room, and we were screaming and squealing because we hadn't seen each other for a while. So this is going to be kind of the start of the Savannah section of the album. And I'm using a lot of red and craft and brown for this layout here. So everything that I had picked for this, and I don't remember where this stemmed from, to be honest, with the red and everything. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, I think it's because of the die cuts there that I have that there's one about friendship, and I thought, I have one of me and Lindsay, and that would be great. And I definitely wanted to have this picture included in that album because, that was kind of the start to our trip and how happy we were to see each other again. So I think that's where it stemmed from. So it became red. So I am going to use that large craft with the floral printed on it. I love that paper. It's so pretty. And it does some design work for me. So I'm going to use that. And then, all these scraps here, I'm going to just cut down and use little strips here and there. I'm just kind of making this up as I go. I didn't really have a big plan in mind. So everything I'm doing, I'm just doing as I'm thinking about it. So I'm going to use these two strips here and cut them into banners and use them for layering. And for my photo, I put it on some red cardstock for a small mat and then a larger mat with the red and white polka dot, which I really end up liking the way that that looks. So I'm going to get my large piece here and then this smaller, but it's still pretty large piece here as well. And then I'll get my banners down here and I'm going to stagger them a little bit and then start working on my layers. So my layers come together really nicely and quickly. I don't really even cut that much down. I just kind of put them down and they work, and I'm not even really thinking too much about it. So I almost put this down and then I thought I want something else, and I remembered I have these square doilies from Freckled Fawn in my stash, and I don't reach for doilies that much anymore, and I'll go through phases where I'll reach for them all the time and then I won't touch them again for, like 6 months or something. But I want to start using them more. So I grab a square doily, and I had like a half of one from a scrap, but I wanted it to take up a little bit more space. So I grabbed a full one, and then I will put the picture right in the center of that doily there. And I really like the way that looks. And then there's the quote card that kind of sparked this whole layout. It says, "Old friends are like antiques, they are to be treasured." And I'm going to use this smile down here as well and kind of have that sticking out a little bit. And then I'm going to work on my title here. So it's going to be best friends. So I'm going to use the best in the foam there. And then I'm going to use these corrugated for the friends part. And I don't have an S, so I'm going to take an 8 and snip out a couple little sections here to make an S. That's one of my favorite little tricks if you're using thickers that you can manipulate. Not all of them you can, but if it can work, you can make an S out of an 8 very easily just by taking out two little sections of the letter, and it works wonderfully. So I went ahead and did that, and then I had everything else I needed to make friends. Sorry, my camera's shaking. I think Riley was hitting my camera. He was kind of in the room with me while I was scrapbooking, and he came over and wanted some love. I think he put his head in my lap and kind of hit it. Yeah, I'm petting him right there. So I got the friends part down, and since that is like a chipboard thicker, I always make sure I use adhesive to put them down because they don't stay. So, and then I put the best on top of that, so it kind of frames it out a little bit. These little stickers here, right here says "Capture Happiness," so I'm going to put that right there, and a little camera as well. So I think I use almost everything that I pull. I'm going to cut out these little doilies as well and use these in 3 different places. So a couple of them are, or one of them is a half or like a section of it, and then the other 2 are full, and I'll just tuck them in. And I cut that out from a pattern paper. And yeah, I think I use everything except the little one of those tags up on top that I have sitting above the layout right now. I don't use that tag. I think it has apples on it or something. I just picked it for um, the color, and then I ended up not using it. So that's the only thing I don't use. Everything else I do. And I end up not loving completely the way the sticker looks because it's really large, but it's okay. It's down. I used it. It's fine. So um, I'm going to use this flare badge here that says, "Hey girl," with a little speech bubble. I really like that a lot. So I'm going to put that right above this tag here. And this geotag I'm going to use as well. I'm going to use some glue dots to put this down. It's like a white geotag. I really like the way that looks too. And then I believe I'm going to use that ampersand there as well. Yeah, I'm going to put that right next to the geotag. And then I will use those red enamel dots, and then that will complete this layout. So I didn't do any journaling on here. I'll do more of the journaling like throughout the album on our pages and stuff. So I'm not going to worry about journaling on this one in particular. But yeah, so here's the close-ups. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you guys have any questions, and I will see you guys again very soon. Hope you have a great day.